Hello, everybody. No CRC this weekend. Well, actually, no racing this weekend. And we are doing a little fun tournament. This is Rocket League. If anybody doesn't know what Rocket League is, it is soccer with cars. It is amazing. I'm excited for it. And we have everyone for the first game. We have 4 teams. So if anyone remembers from CRC, 4 teams. We have Jake and Bart, Willie, Simo, RLC versus, I think the first game will be against Matt and Blizzard, Matt and Harry, which will be 1-1, which is the other team. So those 2 teams will play first. And we're getting ready. And we are starting off this first game at Urban Central. It is a 3v3 private match, but there are, again, it's a 2v2. I'm in the spectate camera, so again, we have our 4 contestants today. We have Matt, H Racing Green, Racing at Home, and Bart. And we're green. So off the start, looks to be Willie Simo RC gets the ball, but hit back by H Racing Green. Blocking is both Bart and Racing at Home. Hits it back to the other side. Defending is Matt. Matt cannot defend. Bart flies into the goal. Already 20 seconds into the game, and that is goal for Racing at Home here. Starting off again. We're green again. Tip off. Too close to call for that one, but again, Rocket League, it's a 5-minute game. We can use the balls, we can use anything. H Racing Green, good defending, and Bart sends it back the other way. I think that's actually Racing at Home. Defending quite well. It's only 1-0. Sorry for the lag. But H Racing Green hits it back. H Racing Green has been doing great so far as a goalkeeper. Nothing to defend from. Tapping it in. Defending well. Bart. Hopefully my internet can sustain this. Tapping it back the other way. Almost right above the goalpost. And again, they're getting really close. And I honestly thought it would be by a wider margin. But right now, H Racing Green and Racing at Home defends well. Sends it back the other way. Hit it back by Matt. It's only 1-0. I feel like they could have another chance to score here, and H Racing Green is actually quite well at this game, and he blows up. Bart gets H Racing Green, so now they're down 1-2 on players, and now he's going to respawn just fine. So Racing at Home, he's going to set it up for Bart. Bart, but defended, and Bart gets blown up. So H Racing Green's going to send it the other way. Can he get it above the head? Just juked him out, but he forgot Bart was there. Uncontested, 2-0. For Willie Simo RLC. Nice replay of that one. And away we go. This is still game 1, 2-0. 3 minutes left in the game. Racing at Home sends it the other way on the 1-on-1. Defending and sends that the other way. They get Bart to get the ball, but again, back to their court. However, H Racing Green is able to get the ball, bouncing it off the wall. Can Matt use this to set it up? Almost getting it in. That was a shot, but not good enough. And hit back the other way by Racing at Home. And Matt, it's going to go right above the mat. Can he set it in? Bart, he's right there, but Jake will hit it in. 3-0. 3-0 for Willie Simo RLC. I mean, you thought Bart was going to hit it in. He hit the top, he hit the net, and yep, just tapping it in is Racing at Home, and it's a 3-0 effort right now. 3-zip. Bouncing up towards the side of the green. H Racing Green sends it the other way. I think that's going to go in. No, Bart blocks it amazingly. and nothing to hit from his Ray Tracing Green. Matt is right there behind. Fend uncontested again, but in a nice save from Ray Tracing Green. Bart and Racing at Home are still there. Across the net. And flying down, Racing at Home, make sure that it stays on this side of the court. 1:40 remaining, 3-0. Bart hits it the other way. Racing Green is there to block it. I'm surprised they haven't scored yet. They look very competitive with just a week practice of when this was announced just a week ago. So, minute 25 remaining. We're almost down to the minute marker. Hitting it back the other way. Racing Green. Again, they just cannot get it in there. They can get it on the right side of the court, but they just can't capitalize on making the clean shots in the net. And that's bounce off the rear end of Racing Green on the other side where Racing at Home is. Racing Green may be able to put it in there, but 1 minute remaining. It's still 3-0. Back to the other side. Matt is going to score on his own net, 4-0. That goal is brought to you by Racing at Home, who hits it from his side of the net. And miraculously, Matt makes sure that scores. Here we go. It is 4-0. Racing Green gets the first touch. Matt is right there. Racing Green's going to put it on the other side. Popping it up. And bounced off Matt and Racing Green. 30 seconds remaining. My internet is terrible, I know, but this is the best we've got. And in the net, that is 5-0. Bart scores. And it's a meaningless game at this point. It's just for show. Set it up perfectly for him. Just tapped it in there. And this was the team to beat. Both of them have a lot of practice and experience on this game. Is Willie Simo RLC. Hit first by Racing Green. And again, these guys are getting close. That should go in. Oh, and then it's blocked at the very last second. Nice save from Bart. Hit from the rear end. Racing Green is there, sending it the other side. Uncontested, Racing at Home. Can he hit it in? Blocked again. And it is in by Racing at Home. 5 seconds remaining. It is a 6-0 game. Bart tried to steal that goal as well. And on the other side, can they score one more time? It's going to be an uncontested effort from one-on-one. And yep, Willie Simo RLC take game number 1. So competitive first game. Oh my goodness, look at that. So you got 2 goals, 3 shots. Player of the game is Bart with 767. I think we're all leaving the match, so I think we will do that just as well. And those are our stats from the game. 2 shots. I mean, Racing Green did a good job. ILRT Matt, on the other hand, 94 points to his tally. No, we will not troubleshoot because we're streaming. Alright, so that is it for the first game. We got to get 2 other people in, so yeah, so far, let's go over what we've seen today. So 6-0. Willie Simo RC take game number 1. So both Bart and I will stay in. He's the lobby host, but I'm the commentator for this. So I think next, if I can look at the schedule here, that Bart was happily enough to make it for us. Game 2 is Hatsune Crashu and Bulldog team. So those guys are Crusher and Flaky versus Professional and Blizzard. Got to make sure we get all them in, but right now may be a delay. We're just waiting for them to join. After this, we then have Willie Simo RLC versus Hatsune Crashu. And we do have some time to spare, but right now, just got to make sure everybody gets in. Shout out to everybody that is watching. This is the off week for CRC, so we decided to stream it. And, you know, it's been a pretty good time so far. So I think, believe it or not, I think we're waiting on Crusher and a few others to join us. But as of right now, that is it for the first game. We're just waiting for the next game. All right, we got Crusher joining us. I believe, who else do we got? We got Professional joining us. Just got to wait for Flaky and Blizzard. I think we're just waiting on one more. So as we get ready for this next game, so yeah, we're just waiting on Blizzard. Flaky is joining us, but from his PC. Oh, it's Blizzard 53, not 93. Whoops. So while we wait a minute. Don't leave us, don't leave us. So while we get this ready. So let's talk. Any questions, put them down below. You know, this weekend should have been a race for CRC, but we have an off week. And Crusher keeps asking for the coordinates. I know what he's referring to. He's not getting them. Alright, so let me pull this up on my Chromebook, try and get this out. We do have, again, we have a minute or two before this starts. Getting this game ready. Everybody should have been ready, but Blizzard is using a different PSN, so we're trying to get everything worked out. But for the meantime, I think he's in here, actually. Yep, there we go. I think we're good. So, yep, we get ready for game number 2. The two teams, Hatsune Crashu of Crusher and Flaky, and Professional and Blizzard of Bulldog Racing Team. We return back to Urban Central, the arena that we have been playing at for this championship. It is technically a 3v3 private match, but again, we have two teams. So here we go. Blizzard, Professional. We have Flaky and Crusher, bro. And away we go. We're green. Blizzard gets the first touch. He's actually doing a good job right now defending Blizzard. He's trying to keep it on the other side. So here, right now we're watching Crusher, bro. And in the net it goes for Blizzard. It is 1-0. Right now for Bulldog against Crusher. Yeah, no one was there. Too late to tell. And again, Blizzard first touch. I feel like Blizzard has some experience with this game. And yeah, we're watching Blizzard. He has a score of a 136. He's already made a shot, which has been his goal. He makes another shot. In fact, I don't think that counted, though. Let me see if we can, yep, and gets blown up. Is Professional. Let me do auto cam. Here we go. Setting it up is Blizzard. Can he hit it back in? No, he's not, because Professional's not there. Remember, this is a 2v2. Flaky tries to send it the other way. Crusher is able to hit it to the other side of the net. Blizzard says, no can do. I'm going to send it right on back. 3:58 remain. And into the net, Blizzard off the goalkeeper of Crusher. It is now a 2-0 effort. And Bulldog Racing, they look to be strong not only in Project Cars, but Rocket League as well. And honestly, without Crusher there, I don't think that would have gone in at all. It tipped off the top there. And we're green again. 3:54 remain. And, oh, that almost went in. It could have made it 3-0. And there you go. Blizzard, oh my goodness. 3-0. And very nice to see Blizzard as well. Able to knock that back in there. Crusher is throwing some shade at Flaky here. First touch goes down. I think it was actually the other team of Hetsun Crashu. And that's going to be in. Blizzard scores 4-0. Right now, both games have seemed to be an uncontested affair. Oh my goodness. Nobody was there. Nobody saw that coming. We're green again. Some lag there. We're all good. We're all good. And again, that's going to go in. Blizzard scores again. 5-0. I think we may even see a bigger blowout than last game. Crusher is again throwing shade. Let's see. Flaky got the first touch there. Blizzard's going to be right back. He's going to send it the other way. I think he's going to... Nobody there. That's going to be in. Actually, nobody was there, and he did not set it up correctly. Sending it the other way. Flaky with Crusher. He's going to try and set it, but Blizzard blocks. Blizzard. Off the wall. He's trying to get some boost there. Try and save it up. That's always the best option. If you're not doing anything, try and go over some of the boost pads that are on the ground. Crusher tries to set it up. Blizzard flips it up the other way. Crusher lets it go right over his head. Flaky's gonna say, let's bring it the other way. And right in the net, Crusher, bro, he makes it. Not only is it now contested, he's got his first goal of the game. Good goal indeed. That was good. Crusher makes it 5-1, 1 on his side. So now Blizzard's gonna send it back, and that goal prior meant nothing. Now it is 6-1. We're green again. First touch from Professional. And I was going to say, this past week, a lot of these guys have been practicing Rocket League, not Project Cars, which is the game that they're league racing on, but indeed, it's been a Rocket League. These guys are taking it really seriously, especially Blizzard. Blizzard has been a man on a mission, and that's going to go in. Actually, no! Almost at the last second. Defended well. That could have been a 6-2 game, but now it's defended well, and it did not go through the net. Up in flames goes Blizzard. Crusher uses his back end to flip that one in the ground. Flaky's just flying around. That may actually go in. Yes, it does. Crusher makes it 6-2. So nice replay there. Minute 40 remain in this game. They need a miracle if they want to come back from this one. There we go. Crusher sends it back the other way. Blizzard says no can do. He's going to hit that one off the sidewall. Crusher says, I'm going to send this the other way. He's going to try and go for 3 goals this game. We'll see if it's possible. Blizzard has gotten all 6 of his team's goals. Nobody's there to defend. But Blizzard's going to send it the other way. Nobody's there. Maybe 7-2. And it is 7-2. 1:09 remains. Oh my goodness. No one was there. They were not ready for that one. At the last second, Crusher touches it. I think that may actually have been a goal on his own net since he was the last one to touch it. And yeah, negative 50 points there. And first touch from Flaky. Oh, that may actually go in, but Blizzard hits it off, defends it well. It is 7-2 right now. 1 minute remains in the game. Blizzard's going to send it back. Can he make it 8-2? Lines up. And almost. And I think a Professional may have hit it there. But Crusher, oh my goodness, 7-3. Nobody was there and nobody was ready. Look at that. They were both backed up and they were up 62. No, easy. Yep. Thought it was 62 points there. But Crusher is using the chat in the top hand left side. Green again. First touch from Blizzard. They're going to use the ceiling for this one. 30-something seconds left. Professional's going to try and jump where it doesn't make sense. In the net. Almost. This time. Again. Nowhere close. Up in the air. Flaky lets that one fly. As Crusher says, come on, set it up already. And it looks to be these teams, it's sort of like a one-sided affair. You have a teammate who's really putting in the work, and then there's the other that's just flying around. From the stats we've seen today, Flaky touches the ball, I think for the first time this game. Other way. And that is it. Bulldog team takes the win in Game 2. Alright, so the next game is... Let me pull this up. Let me pull up this before my internet lags out. Alright, so the next game, I believe it's Hudson Crashoon and Willie Simo RC. Let me check. So, yeah, Willie Simo RLC. Something that I've seen so far, I feel like the two favorites I've seen are both the teams that have won so far. Willie Simo RLC and, what was it, and Bulldog team. And the funny thing is, that is going to be the penultimate game of this season. We've already gone through 2 games so far. This is a tournament. It'll last over the next hour. And it really will... We will try and get every single team to play. So next graphic here. Yeah, 7-3 for game 2. 6-0 for the first game. So next, okay, we got Racing at Home joining us. We have Bart in here as well. We're just waiting for... Actually, I think we should be all set. Should we? Crusher needs to hop out, I think, is it? No, Crusher's here. We got Crusher. I think Professional needs to hop out, yeah. So just waiting for Professional to leave. And we can start the next game. Either that, or if he wants to spectate, go right ahead. There we go, we got Crusher out of here. Or not Crusher, Professional. So the next game will be Bart and Racing at Home against Flaky and Crusher, that team that you just saw lose last game. So you're going to take Game 1's winner with Game 2's loser, pair them up for Game 3 this season. And I think we should be all good here. And I'm sorry that it's just me, but we will see how this goes. We've got Ash joining us, Season 2 and 3 champion. And I think we should be set for Game 3. Yep, and here we go, getting ready for Game 3. Any questions about how this works, put it down below. So just to recap from the games that we saw today so far. Game 1, Willie Simo RLC versus Wan Wan. 6-0 for that. And then Hatsune Crashu versus Bulldog Team. Bulldog Team ended up winning 7-3 against Hatsune Crashu. And we should be good here. And we're green for Game 3. That was a good first touch there. Crusher Bro is going to send it up. Bart's going to knock it out of his goal. And Crusher sends it in. Already, first goal, we thought it'd be from Willie Simo RLC since they won Game 1. But Crusher was prepared with the boost. Knocks it in there on the corner. 1-0 within the first 12 seconds of this game. First touch from Racing at Home. And again, apologize for the lag. Crusher's going to send this back. Fourth, Bart is there to defend. Flaky uses the wall to defend. Up in the air. Oh, what a block from Flaky! What a save! That was getting going if he wasn't there. Crusher blocks it there. So yeah, I feel like there a lot of offense from Willie Simo RLC. But that defense, like, it just came out of nowhere. Flaky did nothing in Game 2. Now in Game 3, Flaky again taps it there, gets it set. Bart hits it up in the air. Crusher's going to use it in blocks, but no one's there. Bart's going to block his own goal and trying to send it in as Racing at Home. Nobody's there as well. Bart is going to try and set this in, but nobody's there. Finally, up above, too high. Crusher is there. Flaky flies in. And surprisingly, within the first minute and a half, Willie Simo RLC have not scored yet. Flaky's flying this one around, and there you go. 1-1. And surprisingly, against the team that is not called 1-1. Good goal indeed. 1-1, now it is tied. 3:37 remain. Up towards the corner. Trying to set it up for Bart. Little too high. Oh, that's right there for Racing at Home. Racing at Home needs to try and get it in there, but Bart sets it in for his own goal again. 2-1. Willie Simo RLC are now back in the lead. 3:27 remain. Yeah, Racing at Home left the party. I'm not sure what happened. I think we're all good. Yeah, we have Barton and Racing at Home. Okay. So 3:18, 3:16 remain now, and Crusher Bow has gone up in flames. And Bart is going to try setting this one up and send it the other way. Flaky is going to say no, and Crusher comes out of nowhere. Crusher, almost close to the net. Not good enough. Flaky is going to have to try and play the team player here for Crusher. It seems like Crusher's doing a lot of the work. He's going to send this one in. Blocked by Bart. Thought that one would have tied the game, but instead it does not. Crusher tries to block it. Flaky sends it to the side. Let me see if we can switch up to the cameras to reduce the lag a little bit. There we go, we got director. This should help in some ways. Watching Flaky now. Oh, I was going to say turn around. Flaky could have got that one in there. Racing at Home. He got some boost saved up. Here's Bart, easily, and blocked and sent in. 3-1, Willie Simo RLC. I was going to say, I thought he would hit it in his own net, and then Crusher tapped it in there, and he's not too happy about that one. Green again. First touch from Bart. That's going to easily fly in, but Crusher blocks, and sent in right above the net. set up for Bart, right in, uncontested, 4-1. A minute 55 remain, and they have taken a clear lead in this game. Yeah, that set it up perfectly for Bart, who could just fly in there. Nobody there, right over the heads where they couldn't even see. Here we go. Hit first from Racing at Home. Bart's gonna send it in, and blocked by Flaky, but Racing at Home is there, and no need. Sets it in there. I mean, you thought that was gonna be a goal, and Flaky, what a block. And then Racing at Home is like, I'll send it in instead. Hits that the other way, Flaky. Let's see, that's right there. They should be able to get it. Instead, I think, yeah, it's a miss from Racing at Home. A minute and a half remain, 5-1. Let's see if they're able to defend from this one. And it seems like they are. They're not only good offensively, but defensively as well. They're able to defend quite well. Flaky's down on the other end of the field. Hits it the other way. Racing at Home wasn't too ready for that one. Trying to fly, Crusher is. He's trying to learn this part. Get it the other side. This should be able to go in, actually. He punts Racing at Home instead of the ball into the net. And blocked from Bart. And in the net, 6-1. Racing at Home, good goal from him. Again, if you're looking at the top left in the chat, yeah, if you look at the chat, they're going off on it, which is quite funny. 30 seconds remain in this game before this uncontested affair ends. Crusher sends it the other way on his team's side. Not sure that was the smartest move to get. And then he's going to have to send it, but Bart is there. 11 seconds remain, and it is now 7-1. By the way, the next game should be Wan versus Bulldog team. Just an FYI. So countdown from 10 to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the game. Willie Simo RLC take game 3. They are still undefeated. Their record is 2-0. They have one game left to play, which is against the team that is also won. So that'll be very interesting. That'll be game 5. So the next game that we have for us is game 4, again, which is Wan versus Bulldog team. I think we do have Blizzard joining us already in the party. I think we're ready for him. Let's see who else. Yeah, we got Blizzard there. We need Professional in with us. So I got Blizzard. Oh, he's changing his car a little bit for the next game. So yeah, next game should be Professional, Blizzard. And then after that, I think it's H Racing Green and Matt. So I think I'll try my best to send out the invites as well. There we go. Sent them out, the invites. So good game. So I I think we're all good. Yeah, there we go. All good. All right, as we get ready for this next countdown for the next game, should be in just a moment. As the graphics get made for the next game, give me a minute to send out the link. There we go. Controller vibrate, and we should be ready. Heading back to Urban Central for another 2v2 match. Don't ignore what it says, 3v3. That just allows spectators. Here we go. 1-1 versus Bulldog team, and we're green. First touch from Blizzard. Matt is here to defend on his side. Well, Blizzard tries to send it one way. Tracing Green says, I'm going to send it the other way. Interferes with that and hits it in the net, but blocked by Blizzard. And yet, Professionals there. Matt blocks it. Great job indeed. Send it the other way. Blizzard is on a mission right now. Hits it up and is going to try to send it back the other side of the court. Matt hits it up. Tracing Green, and Blizzard hits it in. Nobody can block that one. Blizzard, what a goal. What a goal. 1 minute into the game, he sets up flying, taps that one in there, and Blizzard puts his team on top 1-0. We're green again. 4 minutes remain. Sets it up right there. Blizzard knocks, and Blizzard scores. Set it up quite well here. I didn't even see that one. Oh, because it was hidden from Tracing Green. What a game. What a goal. Was not prepared from that one. First touch from Matt. Blocked from Tracing Green from a shot from Blizzard. He already has 2 shots on 2 goals. Oh, Tracing Green was close there. He got a shot, but not enough. He needed to time that a little bit better. It's right there. Anyone can take the shot, and Blizzard takes it uncontested again. Blizzard is loving these games, and I think we may see 2 teams without wins and 2 teams with wins after this game. It'll just come down to game 5 and 6 with the 2 losers and 2 winners against each other, but we will see how that racks up. I'm really looking forward to Bulldog team versus Willie Simo RLC. Looks to be a close game indeed. Right over the head of Matt. Blocked by Tracing Green. Professional comes flying in. Tracing Green sends it the other way. Can he make a shot? No. Looked very close. Can he set it up for Matt to make a shot? Blizzard says, no, I'm going to send it back the other way. Professional out of nowhere and blocked by Tracing Green. Back and forth. Blizzard against the net, 4-0. Nobody was there. I'm quite surprised. They're all on one side. Blizzard sends it the other way. Nobody was there, and this is honestly a Sunday drive for Blizzard. He's setting all of these up quite nicely. First touch from Professional. Tracing Green sends it the other way. How are the scores going so far? So this is what we have so far. Oh my goodness, Blizzard 749, 6 shots, 4 goals, and 1 save. Nobody has anything else. Quite interesting. I mean, A-Tracing Green has 2 shots. Setting this up quite nicely for a goal. Blizzard, nobody sends it in. And blocked from Matt. What a save from Matt. Blizzard tries to turn it around. A-Tracing Green sends it back the other way. And into the net. Oh my goodness, he tossed that one in there. Not even, he tossed it in the net. 5-0. He just jumped. Nobody was there, and 5-0. A minute 45 remain. I'm looking forward to next game, where we have the 2 winning teams come up against each other. And honestly, it seems a far, far-fetched mind where you could see 1-1 winning this one with 1:35 remaining. Blizzard tosses it the other side and off the goal. Matt is actually, he's putting it quite well. A-Tracing Green says, no, let's try and keep it. Let's hold on to it a little bit. Up and over. Blocked from Blizzard. Blizzard's going to try sending it the other way, right through the camera. Honestly, Blizzard's here by himself, but he could honestly set this up quite well. What about Professional? And blocked from A-Tracing Green. 1 minute remaining in this game. And blocked, but is almost in. It was in halfway. I guess you could say that's a half goal, but Professional sends it back the other way. I thought we were going to see a goal from 1-1, but I guess not. And Blizzard, oh my goodness, from the nose, sends it back forward, and it is 6-0. I thought we were going to see a goal for a second against A-Tracing Green's team, but from the back end and on in, it is now 6-0. 41 seconds remain in this game. And Blizzard, can Matt defend right over the head? And blocked from A-Tracing Green. What a save. Up towards the ceiling. Blocked from Matt. Or not Matt, that was Blizzard. Blizzard's gonna send it in. 7-0. Set him up not quite nicely there. He just pushed it in there. 7-0. And none of these games have been close. I'm really looking forward to next game, where we take the 3 best players and Professional. I'm kidding. Professional's done a lot so far. He's been setting up great passes to Blizzard. And that is the game. He's trying to make it 8-0 and run up that score there. 14 centered balls, 2 first touches. My goodness, both 1,309 points with 10 shots on 7 goals. 3 shots and nothing. Oh my goodness, you can see a highlight reel right behind us. Exit the main menu and we will wait for the next game for Game 5. So while we wait for the next game, I'm pretty sure we are keeping Blizzard and Professional. Just kicking out Harry and Matt. Matt's already left, okay, so just got to get Jake in here and we should be good. And we're good. All right. Just pause for a minute. Let me make the tweet about the game. we go. We got a game ready. Should be ready. An intense game 5. Both undefeated teams were green. Touch from Blizzard first. Blizzard's gonna send this one. Be nice, steady, and gentle, but Blizzard gets blown up. It was a shot, however, so that did count. Bart's gonna send it back the other way, setting it up for Jake. Popped up in the air. And Blizzard is gonna get the first goal. And getting ready. Looks to be pretty even there. Here we go, hit it back and forth. Bliss is going to try turning it around, and in the net, 2-0. Quite surprised to see this one. I mean, I thought there'd be at least some sort of defending, but Blizzard, oh my goodness. We're green again. A lot of lag, apologize for that. Racing at Home tries to defend, but Blizzard is there. What will Blizzard do against this case? Racing at Home is right there. Blizzard sends it back up over the net somehow and miraculously gets it over Bart's head. It's like a good replay of this. Taps it up there into the corner. Oh my goodness. Here we go, Blizzard. Sends it back, sets it up. Professional tries to do something, can't hit the ball. Racing at Home sends it back the other way. Up, trying to set it up. Taps it off. Blizzard is there, so is Bart. Professional flies into the other team's goal. Racing at Home is trying to get his own goal, but it's blocked by Blizzard. Sends it back. Bart misses the goal on a shot. And Bart, oh my goodness, that is 3-0. 4-0, actually. Here we go, we're green again. Up towards the top of the ceiling. He's gonna send this one up. It is 4-0 right now. They have not scored. Make it almost 5-0. Blocked by Bart. Bart's gonna send it back the other way. Can Racing at Home send it in there, but it's blocked by Blizzard. And blocked by Racing at Home yet again. And into the net! To make it 5-0 against Blizzard. Hits the top of the rims there and gets it into the goal. Make it 5-0 on the day. .247 remain. Bulldog team versus Willie Simo RLC. Sends it back the other way. Bart is trying to get after the ball. Sends it back onto the other team's turf. Racing at Home is blown up by Blizzard. How's Bart going to approach this one? Sends it back the other way. Racing at Home is still there after being blown up. Blizzard's going to come out of nowhere. Actually, that was professional. He's going to back it up. No one's there at the last second. into the corner, and Blizzard makes it 6-0. So right now, hits it up, hits the corner. Blown up is racing it home from Blizzard, and Blizzard pits it in there for 7-0. 2 minutes remain in this game. All these games, they have not been close at all. See how this one goes. Blizzard hits it, but Bart defends. Nice save. Tipping it off the other way. Blizzard's going to turn around, and blocked by Bart. Hits it back to the other side of the field. Flying in, Bart hits it. Still going, Professional taps it back right at the wall on his team side. Bart's gonna try signaling in for racing at home to set it up, but hit on the other side. Could this actually go in? No, it is not. So close, and Professional tries to get the score on. Other side on top of the net. Flying in, will anybody be able to set this one up? Flying in, nobody is in that corner. 1 minute remaining. It is 7-0 against Game 1 winners of Willie Simo RLC. Blizzard's gonna hit it in here for 8-0. Let's take a look at the score right here. Oh my goodness. 1,200 points on 11 shots on 8 goals. We're green again. Here we go, trying to set it up quite nicely, racing it home. Can't do it. Bart is going to say, let's bring it over here. We may have a shot. Trying to send this one up. And blocked from Blizzard. On the other side, nobody's there. A long shot, and it is 9-0 from Blizzard. Oh my goodness, he did that from the goal. Oh my goodness, nobody was there. So right now, what we've seen, Blizzard is unstoppable in these games. Sending it back the other way. Bart is trying to defend. Hits it up through the corner. My goodness me, this could be the biggest blowout, and we thought this would be the closest game of the season. It is 9-0. Blizzard can make it 10. There we go. Game over. Willie Simo RLC wins the game. Or Bulldog Racing Team, I mean, wins the game. Just not paying attention at this point. Alright, so we have one game left in this season. It is against Team 1-1. Versus, let's see, I think it's Hatsune Crashu for the final game in this season. So what will happen after this is that we will have semifinals and the finals. So the top two teams with the bigger, I should not say bigger, but better record. So right now, Blizzard's team finishes off strong, 3-0, undefeated through the season. And then you have Willie Simo RLC, 2-1. So both teams playing here have not won yet today. So that all changes today in this game. And yeah, Blizzard is carrying along Professional for the ride. I reckon if Blizzard was on his own team, this would be very much more interesting and competitive. But here we go. We got the final game of the season. Game 6. against the two teams that have not won a game yet this season. This looks to be very interesting. We should be good. We have Bart setting up the lobby options once more. We're searching for a game. So, like we said, it'll be a best-of-3 series between what I assume is already locked in are these teams. So, basically, these guys will be playing 4 games if it goes all the way down. But they'll be this last game doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. That's just bragging rights on who can get the win. And then what will happen is we will have the semifinals. These two teams, like we have, of Hatsune Crashun Wanwan, they'll be playing, again, best of 3 after this game. And whoever gets first to 2 wins will win 3rd place, right? They'll win 3rd place for a semifinals. And then we'll head over to the finals and play 3 best of 3 there, which will be Bulldog Team versus Willie Simo RLC. Getting ready for the next game. Here we go, back on auto cam. Here we go, we're green for game 6. Hitting it back the other way, this may actually go in, off the rim. Crusher tries to set it up there, and almost in. H-Racing Green makes the shot. He's trying to turn it around though, but Crusher is right there, hits it up, sets it up nicely for Matt. Matt may fly in, but Flaky is the one to hit it back on his side. Here we go, up and over. H-Racing Green tries to set it up, but again, just nowhere there to set it up. That's high from H-Racing Green. Can anyone hit it in? And yes, H-Racing Green makes it 1-0. 4:03 remain. Just let that one fly in. Nobody was there to block it. Honestly, thought the favorites in Game 6 would have been Hatsune Crashu. I mean, they one of the games they got against Blizzard's team. I think they got 3 goals, all from Crusher, by the way. So I think Crusher has still yet to show his potential in Game 6, and rightly so. As I say, Crusher, not really a commentator's curse, more like just a commentator. Jinxing it a little bit, he has yet to show his skill, and there you go. It is now tied 1-1. Against 1-1. There we go. First touch, it looks to be from Professional, or not, H-Racing Green, I mean. Up, that actually may go in. No, it does not. Matt blocks. H-Racing Green sends it the other way. Can he make it 2-1? Yes, he does. H-Racing Green for 1-1. It is no longer 1-1 because now it is 2-1. This game looks to be getting somewhat competitive here between the leading forces of Crusher and H-Racing Green. Nimbling the ball, trying to find a way. Crusher tries to backhand it with his car, that is. Or back-end it, I should say. Trying to hit it, but Crusher puts on a good block. And now H-Racing Green could set this one up, but I think Matt blocked his own goal there. Very rightly so. And Flaky! There you go, Flaky! Makes it 2-2! Oh my goodness! I cannot believe Flaky has scored. It is now 2-2. Here we go. I'm hoping this game goes to somewhat overtime. At least it's tied. That would be great. Sets it up nicely. Crusher gets it in the corner. 3-2. It's now time for H Racing Green and Matt to respond. Yeah, just set that one up nicely there. Totally. No lag intended there. No lag at all. We're green again. Sets it up nicely up in the air. On the other side. Will this one roll in? Flaky makes it 4-2. And right now, yeah, Flaky is actually 2 points ahead of Crusher in this thing. As in score-wise. Two and a half minutes remain. Good block. Sends it the other way. Matt tries to put on a block, but that sets it up nicely for Crusher Flaky to come out of nowhere. Flaky, another goal! Oh my goodness, Flaky is on fire in this game. He was nowhere in the regular first 5 games, and now he's a leading force for his team. He could honestly, he's ahead of Crusher in points, obviously. 5-2, 2:15 remain. So setting it up nicely, hits it the other way is H Racing Green. They have 3 goals to come from. Crusher blocks. Oh my goodness, uncontested, 3-5, 5-3 I mean. For Hatsune Crashu, H Racing Green, what a stellar goal. Angles it perfectly, nobody is there. Matt drives out of the way. And it is a goal for H Racing Green and his team. They're 2 behind, 1:59 remain. First touch from Matt. Setting it up. Send it to the other side. It's Crusher. Crusher flips it up in the air. Sort of like Ronaldo. Crusher turns it around. He tries to set it up. But H Racing Green says, no can do. I'm trying to score. Matt is there. Matt hits it off the wall. Oh, that's going to set it up perfectly for Crusher to score, but blocked. Good block from H Racing Green. Hits it all the way up in the air. Crusher sends it the other way. What will Matt do? Flies in there. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Can Flaky score? But it's blocked from H Racing Green in the final minute of this game. 1 minute remaining. Oh my goodness, just score it, Flaky. There you go, nobody's there. It is 6-3. And Flaky, 4th goal of the game. He's enjoying this one. He's been nowhere this season, and now in the final game, he's stealing the scoring for this team in the first couple of games. All the way up and over, sends it to the other side. Crusher sends it the other way to the other side. H Racing Green tries to block. They're 3 behind with 30 seconds remaining. So close, but yet so far. Flaky cannot get that. Crusher turns it around. Can Flaky set this one up? But no. Hit up in the air from H Racing Green. Back and forth. Bobbling on the ground. Counting down from 10. H Racing Green blocks from on Flaky. And this should be it. 6-3. Hatsune Crashu win Game 6 of this season. And they're going to keep this going, actually. Oh my goodness, let it fall. Let it fall. They're still playing it. And there you go. Hatsune Crashu wins Game 6. Yeah, what a game. What a game from Flaky leading his team to the win. Without his 4 goals, they would not be able to pull off the win today. And I think that was really missing. That was really missing from the regular season. Okay, good. We're still on air. It says it's not sufficient enough to broadcast the gameplay, but yet we're still broadcasting this, which is good. So here we go. Best of 3 series between these teams, the semifinals. Alright, so yep, confirming the word. So what has happened? So the 0-3 team of 1-1 versus the 1-2 team of Hatsune Crashu will be in the semifinals, and then into the finals, which, by the way, both are best of 3. The next game will be, the next best of 3 series, I should say, will be between, looks to be Bulldog Team and Willie Simo RLC. So, again, these guys have already played each other in the season. And so for this, we are headed to the Champions Field, on where we will go into the postseason in this thing. Let's see indeed where this will end up for these guys. Let's open the chat. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. The clout he's trying to create there. But yeah, we head to the Champions Field during the daytime, where we will settle this 3-game championship, or I mean best of 3 series. If the team wins all 2 games, or wins 2 games, you know, the first 2, and then we don't even have to go to a 3rd game. Here we go, getting ready, and we're green again. Hitting it up, H-Racing Green is there. Can Flaky, I'm kind of curious to see if Flaky can carry the momentum. Matt blocks it, sends it the other way. What a block indeed. Can he try and block this one? Trying to set this one up. Matt tried to shoot, and there you go. H-Racing Green makes it 1-0. He's the first scorer again. H-Racing Green sets himself up for the goal, turns around, and makes the shot. Nice shot from Crusher to H-Racing Green. 4:24 remain, and we're green again. First touch from, and there you go, into the net, H-Racing Green. Flaky saw it and let it roll into the net, and this was actually touched by Crusher there, and H-Racing Green. Flaky decided not to touch it. He's like, I'm not going to lower my rating from shooting on my own net. He let that one roll right in. Green again, 2-0. Oh my goodness, is this one going to roll in? H-Racing Green makes it 3-0. Oh my goodness, where has this team gone? I feel like that regular season game was just a warm-up for these guys. H-Racing Green is going off. Crusher Bros trying excuses. TV is off, sorry. He's still going to try this game. They still have a good shot to come back. I mean, it was what? I mean, they came back from a deficit to win last game, so I still feel like they have a good shot that we could actually go to overtime if they tie it. And into his own net. Oh my goodness, Crusher almost scored on his own net there. He's going to try and send it back the other way, down the line. 3:45 remain. Full Flaky and Crusher on top and on the side of the ball. Hitting it up towards Crusher. Will this be too far behind? I think it is, but Crusher sends it into the net, or at least against the wall, but not against the net. Here we go. Flaky tries to set it up. 3:30 remain. Sending it the other way. So it's nice to know that both of these teams can win the games. That now we are narrowing it down between the bottom two teams and the top two teams. Crusher defends from Matt trying to sneak a goal in there. It is still 3-0 as Crusher brings it down the line right over H Racing Green. Flaky hits it up, makes a shot. Crusher tries to use some of the power-ups, but can't do anything about it. H Racing Green, again, cannot make the shot. I mean, he did make the shot, but it didn't go in. It's getting intense against the back wall. Bouncing it back onto the other side. Crusher in the air. Hits it back up into the air. Can Flaky get a goal with this one? He hits it, but oh, it's all just off. He cannot get it. So up in the air. Back on the other side. Remember, this is for the semifinals. This is for P3. This is for bronze, a podium spot. And H Racing Green almost scored again. This is how it looks so far. 465 for H Racing Green with 5 shots and 3 goals. And there you go. Crusher makes it 3-1. We missed that one, but let's take a better look. Flaky sets up his teammate. He fools Matt out of nowhere, and he's not even ready for that one. It is now 3-1. 2:18 remain. They're still in this. But it's okay, they still have a 2-point lead. 2:18 remain in this game. Oh, he's going to try setting it up. Matt is there to block. He doesn't even touch the ball. Setting it up. Can Flaky ring it in there? H Racing Green puts on a nice block, and he flips over H Racing Green on his side. Trying to set it up again. Crusher makes it 3-2. 2 minutes remain in this game. So, nice setup. I think, H Racing Green sets it up. Crusher is there. H Racing Green is a tad bit too low to defend his goal. So now it is 3-2. They can make a comeback in this game. 2 minutes remain, or 2:01, I should say. First touch sends it onto the side of Hatsune Crashu. Wan is just one behind. H Racing Green tries to make the shot. Crusher blocks. He's going to try and send it back the other way. Off the ball. Crusher into the air. To H Racing Green, back the other way. Crusher blocks again. 1 goal difference between these two teams. Sends it back the other way. And into the corner of the net. Matt defends. He's been nowhere in this game, and he just defended that one. That could have been a tiebreaker in this sort of series. Crusher sends it back the other way. Hits it up, hits the ceiling, back down. Can he set it up perfectly? He misses the ball. Flaky flies to the other side to send it back. 1:10 remain. It is do or die in game 1. H Racing Green tries to make the shot. And he just keeps fumbling the ball there. He goes up and smokes. 1 minute remain. Flaky steals the ball from his teammate. I'm not sure what they're doing at this point. They need to get the ball on the other side and get the goal. H Racing Green is there, but Crusher blocks. Crusher almost scored on his own net, and there you go, 4-2. I think that solves up game 1 in this 3-game series. 40 seconds left. They were in this right over the head of Crusher. And H Racing Green is carrying his team at this point. Matt is a good defender, but for H Racing Green, he's good on the offense, and that's what you need, some teamwork. Both waiting for the ball. H Racing Green flies up above and takes it away. 30 seconds remain on the side of Matt. Crusher could score if Matt is there. Matt blocks. Good block indeed. Sends it back the other way. Could this be in? And it is in. 1 goal difference. 22 seconds left. So if that goal didn't happen prior, we would be tied. Now, 22 seconds left to tie this game. It'll be quite interesting to see if he's able to do it. We're green again. 22 seconds remain. Into the net. Will this count? He blocks it. Is Crusher. He has one last chance at a shot to tie the game. Can Flaky set it up? Almost in. He has another shot here. Getting it in. And the game is tied with 8 seconds remaining in game 1. Oh my goodness. It is tied at 4-4. He taps that one in there. Matt's not aware of it. And the game is now tied at 4-4. Most likely, we will be heading to overtime. Here we go. Matt's going to drive from the goal. No one defending the goal. They have one last chance to make a shot. Up in the air. Let it land. And overtime. Someone's need to come up and clutch in this one. And we're green again for extra time for overtime. Matt bounces it up the wall. Can he set it up for A-Tracing Green? Flaky sends it back the other way. Blocked from A-Tracing Green, but now Crusher sends it in. Game-winning goal in overtime. Game 1 belongs to Hatsune Crashu. So game 1, oh my goodness, it went into overtime. Winner of game 1 is Hatsune Crashu. Remember, this is for bronze in this championship. Remember, we are readying up and playing the next game. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it went into overtime there. And you know, Flaky made one shot. No goals at all. Crusher Bro did all the work there in that game. So next we are headed to game 2 in this championship. So honestly, it seems like Hatsune Crashu is projected to win this next game. I mean, they've beat this team twice. One game in overtime, one game in regular. We're green again for game 2. Flaky, first touch. Matt is defending on back, doing what he does best. And into the net. Crusher, early goal, 4:54 remain. Here we go, up over the net. A-Tracing Green has decided to take over from Matt. Crusher tries to make the shot. It does count as a shot, but it did not make it in. Flaky tries to turn it around, sets it up at A-Tracing Green, trying to block, and Matt runs in out of nowhere. Crusher, almost there. Bounce up. Can Flaky angle this one in? Matt sends it over Flaky's head to the other side, but Crusher blocks it. A-Tracing Green decides to bring it on over to the other side. Can he set this one up? Crusher keeps making contact. Flies over, turning it around. Crusher's there. Looks to be 3 cars there, and A-Tracing Green is doing his best. Yeah, but it looks to be Crusher is trying to send it on the other side. There you go. Can Matt send it in? Where's Matt on the track? That's quite interesting. I think he's just on the other side. And out of nowhere, when the ball is on his side, he's not at the goal. But it in there and into the net and blocked. Blocked miraculously. Epic save from Crusher. That was going to tie the game at 1-1. And Flaky tries to make the shot. A-Tracing Green puts on the block. Sends it back on fourth. Up above. No good is that goal. Into the corner. Yeah, it's just Nate can't make the shot. And there you go. Crusher makes it 2-0. Here we go. 3 minutes remain. They are down to, where is H Racing Green? Can H Racing Green set this one up into the net? Yes, it is 1-2. No longer is it 1-1, or has it ever been 1-1 in Game 2? Nice shot right over both cars, who defends well from that. Something happened in the stream. So Crusher just